Do you prefer to tame a bad boy or settle for a nice guy? Let's just go around the horn really quick. Juliet, onto you.
I mean, you can't really tame a bad boy, but I'm definitely going to go for the bad boy over a nice guy.
Meg?
Gonna try to at least. Try to tame him.
I'm going to kill Batman. Meg, what about you?
I'm not taming anything. I'm not taming anything, and if you're too nice, it just depends on how you did.
Let's just say these are your only two options, though. Like, bad boy does whatever he wants. He's not going to listen to you. You know, he's probably going to leave you crying more often than not. You can have that guy who goes out all hours of the night, doesn't call you back, texts you back when you want. Or you can have the nice guy that waits on you hand and foot with flowers and chocolates and all that.
I'll take the bad boy, I guess.
I really thought you were going to say nice guy.
Oh, I had to add some more
context. That with the honesty.
Because everybody knows what we're talking about when we say nice guy. Like, everybody has that archetype character.
I don't know. We can get into that later.
Indy.
I really feel like I just would do neither. Like, I don't like anyone who's too nice. They're really boring.
You got to pick one.
I feel like there's some excitement feeling like having a bad boy be a nice guy for you. Like that is like,
that's not an option. I don't know how else to say it.
That's what taming him means. That's what taming him means. It's trying to get him to be the nice guy, but he never will.
I'm just saying, I feel like it's okay. If it's a never, I'd rather just go be a nun and be celibate if these are my options.
Indy, you would make,
I'm not
you'd
trying
make
to
a
be
great,
difficult.
not an option. You'd make a great politician.
Indy will be single forever if these are two options.
So is the nice guy like someone that's like achieving things, or is it just like a boring nice guy?
Whatever you
he
think
is a
in
nice
your
guy
head when you say nice guy, the archetype of a nice guy.
Yep.
Okay. And the bad
weaseling out of the equation that you all try to do, be like, well, what if he's this? Like, no, you can't add things to the equation. These are your two options.
I think there's something about excitement, but I think like if I managed to tame the bad boy, that would be interesting. So I'll go for that one.
Yeah, but if you tame the bad boy, guess what? It becomes a nice guy. Then you don't want him anymore.
Depends.
Unique.
So the nice guy is probably a little bit of a pushover. Bad boy.
All right. There you have it.
There it is.
There you have it. Now, Carolina, you had something else we were talking about. I don't know. I mean, we can keep like the body count discourse. I'm not sure where we were.
Sorry, Moff.
Yeah, go ahead,
there was
Spence.
something that I wanted to say on one of Indy's points.
Okay.
Indy, you had mentioned you don't like guys when they find out that you're older and married, they like instantly they lose value, or you lose value in their eyes.
Valuable.
And so guys are no longer interested in you when they find out you're older and married. But I honestly would take this like as a blessing, be happy about it, because that's a guy showing you that all he wanted to do was sleep with you, and now he's leaving. He's getting out.
Yeah.
Versus
I'm not mad about that.
The other thing that a guy could do is he could do what many men without options do, which is stay around as the friend for years and probably poke little jabs at your boyfriend or at your husband and try and hope one day that you're upset with him and you want to go cheat on him or something, or that you break up, and he'll try and slide in there. He'll stick around as a friend, sit in the friend zone, and hope for the one day he can sleep with you. But so I'd take it honestly as a blessing if they just leave.
Yeah, I'm not mad about people's perception of me, like if they find me not valuable or not, because I know what I have to offer and I'm confident in myself, so it doesn't affect me too much. I just know it's a reality.
Meg, did you have something to say? I thought maybe you were trying to come off mute.
Yeah. The nice guy, one of my red flags actually ties into the whole nice guy thing. So usually the nice guy is always just trying to appease, right? So they're changing themselves to fit your, like what they think you want. And I will lose respect immediately. And I just cannot deal with that. Like, for example, I was dating a guy, and I'm not going to mention the topic because it's a pretty hot button issue and I don't want to go off in a tailspin, but he was like, well, what are your thoughts on this? And I'm like, well, you go first. And he went first, and I was like, I completely disagree. And he thought I was going to go the other way and agree with him and go the same way that he did. And I was like, so you really think this? And I was trying to like steel man, a little bit steel man, a little bit straw man, all that stuff. And he was like, well then, and then he changed his mind.
Oh no. He flipped.
I'm like,
under pressure.
No.
It sounds like a beta.
Because
there you go.
Girl. And then because he thought what he said was going to win points with me, it seemed like, and it totally didn't, because now I just think you're kind of a pussy.
Yeah, you're an empty vessel. You'll just do whatever I think you should do or say whatever I think you should say. You don't have any opinions of your own. But then so many guys do that. Like men are taught that. Men are like, listen to her, prop her up, agree with her, give her what she wants, always say yes. And modern guys are so afraid to just have a spine and a backbone and be like, oh, you don't like it? Okay, well, like there's a door. I don't give a shit. Right? Like, oh, I can't believe you would say that. Like, yeah, whatever. What are you going to do? Like, kitchen's over there, make me a sandwich or whatever the fuck. Like,
how are you going to protect me then? And like our relationship,
you can't stand on your own.
Spineless, you know?
Sure. Makes sense to me.
My ex was like that, not to like continue, but I know exactly what you mean. And it was so gross. It was not cute.
Big ick, huh?
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the courses tab. Newer to the channel, hit subscribe.